Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Nothing Edited. What you see is a super low heat here, alright? Next you're going to see that pot go on. What I'm making is a homemade dry gravy mix. I have a friend out there called Lisa D Vlogs. She says she can't make gravy. I'm going to show her the easy way. Something she can keep in her pantry at all times. This is roughly 2 heaping cups of all-purpose flour. Alright, now pay close attention, Lisa D. Let me check that camera, make sure it's on that pot. Might have to bring it out a little bit. Push it a little closer. Now this is what you're going to do. This is what you're going to do, right here. You're going to stir this and stir this, and this is going to go on forever. It's going to be a very long video, because I'm going to do it until it's completely done for Miss Lisa D. I have it over, excuse me, a medium heat right now. I start out low, I don't want to be here all day. But this is what you do the entire time. You're making your own homemade dry gravy mix. And when this is made, then I'm going to show you how to mix it up with the spices. Then I'll also show you how easy it is to make gravy with it. This is just a base, okay? This is a base. I've done it before in the microwave, I've done it in the oven. This time I'm doing the stovetop version. Like I said, this is going to take a while. Gradually you'll see the flour change, but not anytime soon. I'm going to let it set for a second. You cannot let it set long. Basically, you just kind of count to yourself. About 20 seconds, 20 or 30 seconds. And then you keep stirring. And yeah, you'll get a little lumps in it and all that, but you can work that out too in the end. Alright, I'm going to let that set just for a second. Alright, come back, I'm going to stir it. Okay, good and whisk. Gonna let it set. And I'm going to keep repeating this and repeating this. Like I said, this is going to be a long video. Alright, get twisted. This same stuff you buy in the store, like that old dry roux, except it won't be as dark. A whole lot cheaper to do it too. I believe that bag of flour cost me like 99 cents at Aldi's, so we're only using 2 cups of that. Sorry, but I don't know how many cups are in a bag of flour. I'd say we probably got about, what, 25 cents worth of flour here. It's going to make a ton of gravy. This will taste better and smell better than any of those brown packages that you buy from the store, brown gravy packages. Hate to put my hand in the way here, y'all, but I have to. Get that good and stirred. Yep, there we go. And I might be switching out whisk as I go, because these things get hot. Matter of fact, this one's getting hot. I shouldn't have left it on the pot like that. I know better than that. I'm just trying to help my friend out. The simplest way I know. I mean, I can show her how to do it with the oil and flour. I've got a couple of videos out there on that. I know she's like me. Her days are tied up. Sometimes she just cannot get out there and just, you know, do it. You do this once, but due to the fact her family's a lot larger than mine, this will go faster for her. I mean, she'll use it up faster. If you have a bigger pot, a heavy pot like this, not that non-stick stuff, Lisa D, throw 4 cups in there. Just remember, it's going to take longer. The more flour you add, the longer it takes. This flour is going to eventually turn colors. It's a tedious process. Like I said, I've done it in the microwave and I've done it in the oven. And I've done it this way. That whiskey's getting hot. Set to the side. Grab me another one. When that one cools down, I'll revert back to it. This is all you do. For now. And I'm telling you, this is going to taste way better because you're going to be roasting your flour as opposed to them using chemicals in the brown gravy mixes that you buy in the store to add the brown coloring to it. Which I don't know what they use in that. Hang on, I'll be right back. This camera's not doing what I want it to do. Okay, it was fading down, I don't know why. There we go. See, it's starting to get a little tad of a beige color to it. Just a tad. Like I said, it's a long process. Now, some people would edit it out, but I'm not going to. Or hopefully I don't have to. Hopefully I'll just keep recording. I have had the camera to shut down after X amount of minutes of recording. I'm going to try to keep an eye on that. It's just now barely getting an off-white color. Y'all are saying, this is crazy, this is insanity. Well, I'm going to let it set for a minute. This pays in the long run. I can already smell it. Smells good. Okay, I whisked it. Okay. Let it set a second. For a few seconds. Just kind of count to yourself, you know, 10, 20 seconds. Don't go 30. Probably have some burned up stuff. And once it's burnt, you can't do nothing with it. You throw it out and start over. That's what you're going to do with it. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. Alright? Let it set for a minute. I really don't know if y'all can tell how the color is changing. But it is changing. It's very lightly changes. Okay, another 20 seconds. And you'll start clumping up. And you'll be like, oh, you're messing up. No, I'm not. Alright. Just by the smell alone, when you do this, you will notice it's got that kind of that nutty smell to it, which you would also get if you used oil. I could throw oil in here right now and just go whoop and make me a whole big old thing of brown gravy mix that way. But I'm doing the dry kind this time. I'm seeing a little bit more, just lightly changing colors. Now the pot that I use to make cracklings in, I used to dump the 5-pound bag in there and do this. Excuse me. Do it like this. I also did it where I added oil, and I can make 2 different types out of it. Start to smoke a little bit and kick that heat back. It's gonna smoke. You're not gonna prevent that smoke. Now I'm gonna let it set. The smoke's telling me that that pot's getting good and hot, and that flour should start turning, but it won't be anytime soon. Like I said, a long, tedious process here. I'm trying to look at my camera, y'all, make sure it's still recording. Like I said, I have had it to shut down. Matter of fact, let me pause it. Hopefully. I gotta turn it. Sorry, I can't see it on this tripod. Okay. I'm gonna pause it. Okay. Alright, we didn't miss nothing. I just don't want that camera turning off. Okay, here we go. There we go. Let's get this going. Come on. Takes time. Now I gotta change whisk. This whisk's getting hot. That whisk starts getting hot, this old girl gonna change that whisk. Burn the heck out of you. Make sure y'all seeing everything, especially you, Miss Lisa D. Y'all see that smoke coming off of it? That's fine. It's not hurting nothing. Not hurting anything. Smoke comes off of all gravies that you make. Even if you add oil to it. This is fine. Everything going good. Nothing sticking. Everything doing just what it's supposed to do. Now I've seen this done on other videos, but they pause it out and you don't really know how long it took. It's going to be the full Monty here. Can y'all see that? Look at that. It's getting darker. Getting about beige right now. Nowhere's near done. Then once it gets to a certain color, I have to turn the fire off because there's still heat on the pot. And I got to whisk it down. Because the last thing you want, if it scorches or burns, you just got to throw it in the garbage. There's no saving it. Like no saving it at all. Y'all see the difference in the color? It's getting there. Nowhere's near where I want it. Add a jar of it. Oh, yeah, here we go. This is about the color I'm going for right here. Not that y'all can really see it, but this is a homemade brown gravy mix, and it turns out dark. Way darker brown than y'all think. That's hot. Alright, here we go. Whisking it some more. I already have some made, but not enough. This will last me forever. Y'all start seeing me using this in a lot of my recipes. Whereas you'll see people use the brown gravy mixes, I'm making my own. See that smoke coming off of there? It's all good. It's all good. Yes, it's all good. Right now, I hope y'all can see that's that tan color. And yes, I got light on it. It's the best light I got. I hope it's doing justice. It's not that far away, really, from being done. And you're gonna have little, there'll be little pieces that just will not brown, like that. I don't know if you can see that. Don't worry about it. When you whisk it up, when you put it in, add it to water and whisk it, then it's all good. I've seen people sift this before. I'm not sifting it. That's just ridiculous there. Alright, y'all, it's getting there. Now, I turn the heat way down because I want to do something real fast, just to see if I can prove a point. Okay. Need a dry spoon, can't have a wet one. Okay, I'm just going to take this little teaspoon here, dump it in there. Take this whisk. Alright, see, that's not the right color brown. I need it, want it darker. See what I'm saying? It's getting dark, but it ain't the darkness I want it. Alright, back to stirring. I'll burn it up. Just so y'all can see it again, there's what that color looks like. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh, and you're saying, oh, that's thin. Well, of course it is. I put it in cold water. Okay, I'm going to let that rest a second. I'm going to pour this out so I can rinse it so that when I want to do it a second time, y'all can see it. Okay. It's getting there, y'all. It's getting there and it's getting pretty. Getting pretty and brown. It's getting there. Let me check my camera. Okay, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to pause it because I don't trust this camera. Alright, I'm right back. Right back. All I did was pause it and push it back so it don't turn off. And remember, I have to turn this off and keep stirring it. So, it's been, what, about 2 more minutes, maybe 3? I don't want to waste a lot of it. I'm just going to throw, well, I got to throw a little enough in there to make it turn colors. Alright, y'all see that? Getting darker. Gotta go rinse that out again because I'm going to use it again. Keep stirring, keep stirring, keep stirring, keep stirring. It smells good, y'all. Believe it or not, this actually smells good. Smells like your grandma's gravy. This has been going on, what? Almost 19 minutes. But it's worth it. It's worth it in the end. Probably go a little longer than that, simply because I'm fixing to have to turn that heat off. I'm going to check it. I'm going to do one more check on it. And it won't be the darkness that I want it, but I'm going to have to still continue to whisk after I turn the fire off for several minutes. Y'all can see that's changing colors now. It's getting there. And that whisk is hot. Like I said, I've seen other people do this on videos, on YouTube, and they keep editing it, and then this is something you don't want edited. You want the real McCoy. And if you're not going to do it real, leave it alone. That okay, I'm gonna get another little spoon here. So I'm using less water this time. I'll whisk this. Nope, I didn't put enough. A little more. I don't want my stuff to burn. That's my problem. I'm scared of it burning. Y'all see that gravy? Look at that. It's getting there. There we are. We're almost there. Alright. Stirring. Keep whisking. Whisk that. I'm gonna whisk it. See, that's real thin because it's in cold water. If I heated that up and put it in the microwave, y'all flip. It'll thicken up. See, that's just thin and runny. You know what I'm saying? That's not right. Yes, it is. Once you add the heat to it, it's a done deal. And I'll prove that to y'all when this is over with. We started videoing on a different track on its own. I don't know how that happened. Okay, I'm going to pour this out, do it again, and that's the last time I'm doing it because I got to shut it down to turn that fire off so I can whisk it down. And I added way more water to this than I should have. That's okay. Alright, that looks like the same thing you get out of brown gravy pack. But when I'm done, it'll be darker. I promise y'all. Okay? I'm fixing to kick that fire down. You can turn it off. And I'm going to whisk. And whisk and whisk and whisk and whisk. It's off that fire, but it don't matter, fire's off. I still got to whisk. If I let this go now, just like let it sit like that, say just a couple of minutes, it'll be burned on bottom. Did y'all see how that brownness is of that? You stick it, you know, use hot water, it would thicken up and be a gravy. So right now, I'm going to do this a little slower because I'm going to turn the fire off. Make sure everything gets good and toasty. I actually turned the fire back on. I want a little browner. I mean, I do use the brown gravy mix pack. I do. I'm not gonna lie and say I don't. I do. But I don't know what kind of chemicals are in there. I know what's in this pot here. Flour. Ooh, that's hot. Got to change whisk out. It's hot. Like I said, I did turn the fire back on. I want it a little darker. And then I'm gonna have to shut it down. And just whisk and whisk and whisk. And I'm not sure I'm gonna sit there through the cooling process of whisking and making y'all watch that. That take about 10 more minutes, and we don't need y'all to watch me whisk it till it gets cool for 10 minutes. Because I'm actually gonna move it to a different burner so it's completely off the heat. But can y'all actually tell the difference in that flour? Okay, how much heat? I'm gonna do the test one more time. Alright. I won't be wasting my flour here, y'all. Alright, come on. Whisk up, whisk up, whisk up, whisk up, whisk up. Alright, now, y'all can definitely tell the difference. I think that's the perfect tone. Turn the heat off. And now, all I'm going to do is whisk. That's it. I mean, that's all I'm going to do now is whisk. So I'm going to turn this off and I'll come back when I've whisked it down till it's cool. There's no sense in anybody watching that. Okay, y'all, I've whisked it down. The color changed slightly. Okay, now this is for my personal preference. You can leave it like that and then add your flavors later if you want to. That's basically just a brown gravy base. But I want to have flavor, so I'm going to add 1 level tablespoon of garlic powder. And I'm going to add half a tablespoon of salt. And due to the fact that I'm not a pepper freak, I'm going to use 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And of course I don't have something out. Did y'all expect me to do anything else? No. Alright, onion powder, I hope it's open. Probably not, because I just bought it. Alright. The onion powder, that's not going to work like that, so this is a half a teaspoon. I'm going to put half, 1, 2, 3. That's 1.5 teaspoons of onion powder, and then I'll go ahead and add the other one. So that'll be 2 teaspoons of onion powder. Now that's my season. And whisk that all in, all good together, just like that. Just get real good. Now this has to completely cool down before, and I keep mine in a good sealed container. Now that's basically what you're going to get in one of them seasoned gravy mixes. Now, this is just a base part, okay? What I mean by base is you may have to add more flavorings to it to your liking. I mean, if you want to add celery flakes to it, you can. Oh, I know what I forgot to add. Lord have mercy. I'm sitting here telling y'all how to cook. Uh-oh. If I could, oh, here we go. Oh, I forgot one main ingredient. It's for sure going in there. I'm going to put a half a teaspoon, like that, of my celery seed, or celery powder. I knew I was leaving something out. You don't have celery powder, use celery seed. Oh yes, Lord, you can't make that. You have to have that celery flavor in there. Okay, now that I've done that, and y'all seen this part, I'm going to pause it, and then I'm going to show you how I actually use it. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. As soon as I figure out where the pause button's at on this thing. Okay, now we're back. I got a little bit of water in this pot. Get it to heating up. You want it pretty warm to start out with. And over here I still have the gravy mix sitting over here. Alright. I want that water to come up to a little bit of a simmer. What I like about this is you can adjust it so many different ways once you get started with it. That's what I like about it the most. So we're going to use this heaping teaspoon here. Boom. We're going to whisk it. Whisk it well. There we go. Get with it. That's hot. Turn that fire down a little bit. That's hot on my hand. It's gonna transform, y'all. That's it. This isn't the store-bought kind. Y'all see how nice and dark that is? It's darker than y'all thought it was gonna be with the color of that flour. So we'll let that cook a little bit. Don't let the bubbles bother you. And get those out of the dry mixes too. Here we go. We got that balling now. Now that's just a teaspoon added in there. Yeah, that's thin. That's fine. As it heats up, it will thicken up. Now see, personally I would use it basically at this thickness if I was putting it in a crock pot, but I'd use more water and more of the flour. But I'm just, see that? That's turning that nice, beautiful brown. What we're all looking for. And to speed this process up, for video's sake, I'm going to add another half a teaspoon, which I wouldn't do normally, but I'm doing it now because I want to speed this video up. Alright, just that in there. Just so y'all can see that process of it. But all you need is water and this, and that's it. Now, I mean, if you're cooking a stew or, you know, steak, gravy, whatever, you know, once you get it to the stage where you add the flour and the water to it, add extra water, always add extra water to it because it'll cook down. Add your celery, your onion, you know, your fresh vegetables. But, y'all see how dark that is? That's a nice gravy. Okay, I'm gonna let that simmer for a second. I'll bring you back in just a half a minute. Half second. Sorry, I had to enter a text. Had to turn the fire down. Okay, now I'm gonna turn the fire back up a little bit. Oop, not that much. But y'all see how that's thickening up? Now you can't say you can't make homemade gravy. The longer it cooks, the thicker it gets. This isn't like cornstarch. But that right there. So basically all you have to do is add the flour mixture to the water. The season. You don't have to season it though. If you don't want to season it, don't. And that tastes pretty good. I'd say I probably need to add a little more salt to that flour mix, but I'm not going to. Okay, y'all see that? It's getting thick. I'm going to turn the heat up and show you it'll get even thicker. I mean, after you add it the first, you know, you add your flour and your water the first time, that's the time I'd be tossing in the onions and celery and everything else and letting it cook down. See that? That's getting thicker and thicker. So there you have it. Gravy. Now I'm going to put this to the side somewhere. Hopefully this pot's, I got to, ooh, yeah, that pot's still hot as a firecracker. Believe it or not, this pot is still hot. This color, right there. See how light that is? Pick it up on a spoon, maybe y'all can see it a little better. See how light that is? Turns in to this nice, beautiful brown gravy. So, I just proved it can be done. Alright, that's all for today's lesson. Y'all will be seeing me use this in other upcoming recipes, and I will tell you that's what it is. And like I said, this probably needs more salt. I'm not going to add it. You don't have to add any spices at all. If you just You want to use it as a base and then add your seasonings as you go. That's perfectly fine too. But thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and by all means leave a comment. Listen Up and Edited. I'm out, and there's that beautiful gravy again. Yep. There you go. Y'all have a great day.